Monsties. Picture this. Babymonster's comeback is on fire. Their hype is unstoppable, charts are climbing, their MV is trending, and TikTok is flooded with dance challenges. But amidst all the glitter and noise, fans can't stop asking one question. Where is Ramy? Yes, you heard that right. Instead of being in the spotlight for slaying performances, Ramy has become the center of attention for a very different reason: her mysterious absence. Fans across the globe are restless. Timelines are filled with theories, and netizens have basically turned into full-time detectives. And honestly, this whole situation feels like a K-drama with cliffhangers in every episode. Mystery, speculation, and a fandom torn between worry and frustration. It's all here. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into how Ramy's silence has turned into a boomerang for Babymonster and why netizens simply cannot stop talking about her. At first, fans brushed it off. Maybe she's resting or has personal matters to deal with. But as time passed, question marks multiplied. Netizens began spinning theories. Some suggested health issues. Others whispered about YG holding her back for a special project, while the more dramatic ones even hinted at internal conflicts. If you've seen K-pop fans unite, you know they can rival professional investigators. And Ramy's absence? The perfect case file. On Twitter, or X, entire threads are dedicated to dissecting every detail. Why does every member get a close-up in the new photo shoot, but Ramy only has one blurry frame? This is classic YG marketing. Less screen time, more mystery, more hype. Look at her Weavers post. She used the exact same emoticon Jennie used during her hiatus. Coincidence? I think not. And the comments? Dramatic, emotional, and sometimes downright hilarious. If YG keeps this up, Ramy might end up as the forgotten member. This feels like Blackpink all over again. YG loves creating mysteries. I'm tired of being a detective. Just give us an official statement already. Here's the catch. The more YG and Ramy stay silent, the more restless the fandom becomes. What was supposed to be a celebration of Babymonster's music has shifted into a frenzy over one member's absence. And for a rookie group, that's not a good look. Instead of full focus on the comeback, the spotlight has been hijacked by a single unanswered question. Some fans even admit the group's performances feel incomplete without Ramy. On community forums, bigger concerns are being raised. If YG can't handle their members fairly, how can I stand long-term? I feel bad for the other members. They're working hard, but all the attention is on this internal drama. What started as silence has turned into a boomerang threatening Babymonster's carefully crafted momentum. Now, let's break it down with the facts. Ramy has indeed been absent from multiple comeback stages. YG has not given a clear statement, only a vague comment about scheduling adjustments based on members' conditions. Ramy appeared briefly in some behind-the-scenes content, but her screen time was minimal. The hashtag #WhereIsRamy trended globally on Twitter, showing the scale of fan concern. So far, that's all we've got, which makes things even juicier and more frustrating for fans. Interestingly, the Ramy case reflects the current state of K-pop in 2025. Fans today are no longer passive consumers. They are vocal, hyperactive on Weavers, TikTok, and Twitter, and even quick to launch petitions if they sense unfair treatment. For Gen Z, transparency is key. Idols can't just disappear without an explanation anymore. Fans expect communication, even when the reason is personal. That's why YG's silence feels more like fuel to the fire rather than damage control. Think this is only a Korean issue? Think again. International fans are just as invested, if not more dramatic. On TikTok, theory videos about Ramy are racking up millions of views. Comments range from funny to downright conspiratorial. Ramy, if you see this, blink twice if you need help. She's secretly training at SM, that's why she's missing. Plot twist, Ramy is actually filming a Netflix drama? Let's be real, Babymonster is still killing it even without Ramy, but fans can feel the difference. Line distributions are noticeably uneven, choreography looks slightly off, and for Rami bias fans, the comeback feels hollow. Ironically, some fans argue that her absence makes them love her even more. Without doing much, Rami has managed to steal the spotlight. That's real star power. Part of the reason why fans are so sensitive about Rami's absence is because of the expectations built around her even before debut. Rami was introduced as one of the strongest vocalists in the lineup. Early pre-debut clips highlighted her stable live singing, unique tone, and stage charisma. For many, she was the member to watch, someone who could carry the group vocally the way Rosé does for Blackpink. When that kind of anticipation has been established, any silence feels louder than usual. Netizens argue that if YG had promoted her more actively, Babymonster could have carved out an even stronger identity in the current K-pop landscape, which is increasingly dominated by vocal performance challenges on TikTok and Instagram. One fan post on an online forum summed it up perfectly. Rami was supposed to be their ace vocalist. Her absence doesn't just affect the group dynamic, it changes how the public perceives Babymonster as a whole.
Whenever YG is involved, fans are quick to draw comparisons to past situations. The company has a long-standing reputation for playing the mystery card with their idols. From long hiatuses to limited content releases, it's almost become a signature. Some netizens believe Rami's silence is simply part of this ongoing tradition. They point to Blackpink's infamous gaps between comebacks and Winner's sudden project delays as evidence. To these fans, YG thrives on scarcity. It makes people crave more. But others argue that this strategy doesn't work in 2025. With competition fiercer than ever, silence can easily backfire. Fans no longer wait patiently. Instead, they move on to the next group serving constant content. This isn't 2017 anymore. Fans won't stick around if YG plays the mystery game too long, one international fan commented on Twitter. Another interesting layer to this drama is how it affects fandom dynamics. Babymonster's fandom, still in its rookie phase, is now experiencing its first taste of division. Some fans want to stay patient, trust YG, and continue supporting the other members. Others are demanding answers and even threatening boycotts until there's clarity about Ramy. This split is visible in online spaces. Hashtags supporting Ramy often come with comments criticizing the company, while posts celebrating Babymonster's chart success sometimes get drowned out by replies asking, "But where's Ramy?" This tug-of-war risks weakening the fandom's overall strength, which is crucial in the early years of the group. Without unity, chart voting, streaming goals, and social media campaigns can suffer. In a competitive K-pop scene, even a slight dip in fandom power can have big consequences. The sheer variety of netizen theories deserves its own spotlight. Some are grounded in logic, health issues being kept private, scheduling conflicts due to solo activities in the works, personal reasons that the company wants to protect. But then there are the wild ones that go viral simply because they're entertaining. Ramy has been cast as the lead in a secret Netflix K-drama. She's in the middle of a hidden survival show for another YG subunit. She's training in Japan for a surprise collaboration with J-pop stars. One TikTok with over 2 million views even compiled side-by-side photos, claiming Ramy's hair length in recent images didn't match her comeback teasers, sparking conspiracy theories about pre-recorded footage. While many of these ideas are clearly far-fetched, they add fuel to the fire and keep the mystery alive. In some ways, Ramy's absence has become its own storyline in K-pop pop culture. It's also worth noting the pressure that rookie idols face. The first few years are critical for establishing presence, building a loyal fandom, and securing media attention. Every performance, every interview, and every public appearance contributes to shaping the group's brand. So when a member like Ramy disappears from that equation, it creates a gap, not just for fans, but for industry perception. Other companies, industry insiders, and even casual K-pop listeners notice the imbalance. Some have even started questioning whether Babymonster's internal management is truly stable enough to handle global fame. This scrutiny isn't unusual. In the past, groups have faced setbacks. When members took extended breaks early in their careers, fans are quick to remember cases from other companies where an absence snowballed into bigger issues, sometimes even leading to contract disputes or departures. That's why the current silence feels heavier than it might actually be. Fans aren't just worried about the present, they're projecting fears about the future. Netizens love drawing parallels, and Ramy's situation has been compared to other idols who vanished from the spotlight early in their careers. Mentions of Blackpink's hiatuses, Treasure members stepping back, or even EXO's early lineup shifts have all surfaced in online discussions. Some argue that Ramy's absence could eventually mirror the legendary mystique that Blackpink members carry, where less visibility builds a sense of exclusivity. But most fans reject that narrative, insisting that a rookie group doesn't have the luxury of mystery yet. They need visibility to survive in today's ultra-fast-paced K-pop market. One comment on a popular Korean community summed it up bluntly. Mystery works when you're already famous. For rookies, it's just risky. So, where is Ramy? Honestly, no one knows. But one thing's clear. Her silence has already transformed into a massive boomerang for Babymonster. Fans are growing impatient, media outlets are circling, and netizens are having their time of the lives speculating. Will YG finally break their silence? Will Ramy return with a mind-blowing project? Or is this all part of a bigger, long-term marketing scheme? Whatever the answer, one thing's for sure. This drama has made Babymonster impossible to ignore. What do you think? Is Ramy's silence a calculated YG strategy, or is there something deeper going on?